Hey y'all. Hey Taurus. It's your girl Javy. Hi, Priestess. Back at it again with a general tarot reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and or Rising for the remainder of Capricorn season 2021. Yo, I know it's late. You're like, what the fuck? There's 1 week left. What were you doing? Busy making money like you had the opportunity to. Some of you took it, some of you didn't. Either way, just be sure that you check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. The rest of the videos are rolling out momentarily. I promise I'm getting them done tonight, tomorrow, the next day. I'm putting in the work. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram at justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. Now, Taurus. Uranus goes direct on the 14th, and you're like, whoa, that snuck up on everybody. I forgot about that. Especially those of you who have Taurus, who are Taurus rising, the unpredictability in your, house of work and how you make money is going to start working in your favor. It's going to start like unpredictable things, things coming like blessing versus like lessons, cloaked in disaster. It's like one hit after another. And that doesn't just have to be for Taurus rising, but it's saying especially for Taurus rising. But there's something about dealing with what hurts so you can get back to trusting your intuition and forging ahead. That's definitely a thing that's coming up for you guys. Your ruling planet Venus is now in Capricorn, so things are leveling out, feeling more like stable, like you can breathe. There also may be things going on with your back. Some of you need a massage. Some of you need to massage. Maybe going to massage school, learning new modalities, new realms of study, doing new shit, learning new things with your hands, with your fingers, with your body, in the realm of the body and the tangible. So in the earth. Some of you may be gardening or learning about gardening. That's something that's coming up. But either way, it's like you're coming back to earth, seeing clearer than most people are right now. So at least you have that. Definitely goals, mind on your money, money on your mind, the numbers, looking at the details, the theme of your, like, what's private versus what's public is really going to be coming up too. Definitely Venus going into Capricorn. That Venus in Capricorn make sure that the public, private Cancer, Capricorn access is highlighted. So things of that nature and realm are going to be coming up. Let's get to it, Taurus. Deep breath. We should all probably hydrate. Deep breath. I feel like there's definitely been there's a stillness. If there hasn't been a stillness, there's a stillness that's coming. For the remainder of Capricorn season, 10 of Wands. A stillness but forward motion. This is like head down, turning your back on things. What's going on the selenite throne is look, you would appreciate this selenite zodiac wheel that I got, and this is beautiful. I hope you guys can see it. But first card out, what's coming up to be clarified is like, what are you putting all this effort into? maybe a redirection or a reharnessing of your energy. For some of you, there's like harnessing your sexual energy into something. Some of you maybe are thinking about or have been withholding your sexual energy or withholding sexual contact. Of course, it's COVID. It's hard to be a hoe. That's the thing. But like, for some of you, it's not. And it's like you're needing to redirect your energy. Whew. You're needing to redirect your energy so things can flow properly, and maybe things are coming out suddenly. Be sure not to burn out. What's coming up to be clarified is definitely be careful of burning out. Be careful of overworking. There may be a lot of opportunities available to you, and you just may be like taking what you can get, but make sure you don't bite off more than you can chew. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities coming in. Ace of Wands. There's a lot of opportunities coming in, but understand like the abundance is it's going to be there anyway. So think and work smart, not hard. It's okay. The universe is, and also some of you are in a position where I feel like some of you are really needing to play catch up. I'm not going to take all those. Some of you are really needing to play catch up. And by way of the Almighty, the energy, the physical energy to play catch up and do all the work that you need to get done will be given to you. This is also, some of you have been putting a lot of energy into new connections, into networking, into trying to cultivate new opportunities. The results will be paying off. A lot of you, or some of you, are putting in too much energy into a sexual connection, or trying to receive sexual attention, or using sexual attention or flirtation as validation in some way. There just needs to be, the rest of Capricorn season is really going to be spent making that clear. What's coming to light and what is being clarified, and what you will be understanding very quickly and very soonly is what you're giving too much to. And how to properly gauge that, how to use that sense of discernment, who you're giving too much to. And some of you are like, oh, I gave too much to this person, and you're really understanding like which ways like they really were a blessing to you. There's like a deep understanding, a deep connection on a soul spirit level, like clarity of spirit, a new connection with spirit with the Ace of Wands. New connections to yourself, new reconnections to your passions. Some of you may have lost touch with like the things that you love, and depression will do that to you. Be like dark times, but understand that just is like you being in the incubator, and so you've been like cooking up stuff, and it's time to act on it. Capricorn season is going to show you like where the rest of Capricorn season, this last like 5 days, are all about you figuring out which avenue to really put your energy into, who to really put your energy into. Knight of Cups, especially like who you're pursuing romantically. It's like center of the reading being Knight of Cups. Some of you may be on a romantic quest. There may be someone with heavy fire sign placements that you are moving towards or getting over, and some of you are turning away. I feel like some of you are turning away from a connection. This feels like an opposition. Ooh, wow. What came in is like who you're giving effort to isn't who the divine is sending you. Who you're pouring into, wow. For some of you, the person that you are really like overexerting yourself for, the person that you're really trying to impress, who you're like on this quest to prove and show yourself to and for, whatever it is, that ain't it. That ain't it. Sorry. It's like your emotionality and the divine are going in two different directions. And that's what I mean about this clarification about who and what lane you're putting all this energy into. there will be clarification and remedy to that. So slow down. I mean, it's Taurus. I feel like Taurus are Taurus and Capricorn move the fastest of the earth signs. I feel like Taurus, some may argue Capricorn because they are the cardinal of the earth signs, but I say Taurus move the fastest of the earth signs because they're like second out. They're like the most naive. They're like the babies of the earth signs. So I feel like they, are curious and move slowly, but quicker than the other earth signs. Deep breath. The remainder of Capricorn season 2021 into Aquarius season. What does Taurus need to know to prepare for Aquarius season at this point? I know I'm late. I love y'all. I'm sorry. But Spirit is being very specific and discerning with you guys. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to take that just because. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. So Knight of Cups. And then Ace of Swords. Like I told you, 2 aces out, Taurus. Woo! The divine is working on y'all. The rest of this next week and coming into Aquarius season, air, are going to be really big and transformational, but understand that you're being redirected here. Wow. Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 knights, 2 aces. Wow. Okay, so I can't wait to show you the next portion of this video, which enjoy the second portion of these videos while it lasts before they move over to Patreon, baby. But it's Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, then Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Wow. There's a recognition in patterns. There's an understanding of your patterns. There's also what feels like divine intervention here. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, especially if it's in regards to someone with heavy fire sign placements. There's something like you guys may be cutting them off, or this may be someone that you are healing from still. But there's, especially if they have heavy Leo or Sagittarius placements, there's just secrets there. There's maybe substance abuse issues there. There's things that you don't know. Things aren't as they seem. This person is in and out, come and go. And they tend to make you feel alone. Or maybe you feel alone when you're in the family, or feeling alone when you're in a group. Maybe there's a lot of effort being put towards what I'm talking about. For some of you, let's say it's not a fire sign or whatever, but there's a lot of effort putting into the new connections. So you may be doing a lot of networking and being in for some of you are in new places, social distancing or not, or you're in new communities, like in Clubhouse, new apps, talking to new people, in Zoom or whatever work you're doing. People are still fucking communicating. Whatever it is, you may feel like an outsider or feel outside of the group in some way. Some of you are definitely still recovering from severing ties with someone who has heavy fire placements or Pisces placements. Definitely fire sign or Pisces placements. There's some kind of secret or betrayal or illusion going on, possibly third-party situations. Definitely issues with maybe substance abuse or drugs or alcohol for some of you. Someone that's like has an itinerant, like very in and out, like for you one day, really, and like you don't hear for them for like, a couple days. And some of you are really like enforcing your new boundaries. There's a place of, okay, I'm reading the wrong place. Let's get into it. I love you. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. The rest of your Capricorn season is really meant to be taking a look on where you're giving too much, where you're doing too much, who feels like they're siphoning energy from you. I want to go ahead and start out by clarifying the Ace of Wands. Please clarify how this energy manifests for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Capricorn season 2021. You guys are really noticing the end of a shift of a cycle in your spirituality, in your physical energy, end of a cycle or a new, well, actually, okay, with this being out, there's really a new beginning in spirituality, in sexuality, in physical energy, in maybe workout routines, in hobbies, in passion projects, in things of the creative realms and your creativity. There's a new beginning happening, and the universe is matching your hustle here. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. The universe is here matching your hustle, like, hey, I see you opening, doing the work, putting in work. Some of you have really maybe been putting in work spiritually. I feel like some of you, like, there's no need for any more medicine, no need for any more ceremony. Maybe too many psychedelics, too many drugs, or too much drinking. For some of you are trying to gain spirituality by way of some altered state of mind, and clarity of mind is coming in because you are being redirected. Taurus, there's clearly a new path being paved, and what's required is you to turn your back on some shit that's happened, turning your back on everything from 2020, taking what really matters, still retaining the lessons and the information that you got, but turning your back on the bullshit and the drama and the trauma. And when you do your part, the universe meets you halfway and says, hey, okay, there's a new beginning. There's a new spark of life. There's a new connection. There's a new love. There's a new passion here that's available to you. What are you going to do with it? Because what you're putting your energy to, and what you have been putting your energy into, ain't the move anymore. So it's like, here, let me show you this little thing so we can redirect you. I feel like some of you have, like, who you have been romantically pursuing is not the move for you. It may be a short-term thing, and that needs to be okay. I hear champagne taste on a beer budget. Like, some of you are definitely settling in some way, shape, or form. And it's time to stop ignoring your intuition just because it's not what you want to hear. That's my new quote from fucking the new moon in Capricorn. That was like the ultimate line that really came in. This Ace of Wands doesn't want to talk because it's not our business. It's the way of the divine. So this is not something you can plan for. These things are not something that you can do anything about. This is stuff that's meant to be, just blindsiding you. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. I feel like when I say you've been giving yourself or putting your energy towards the wrong person, whatever, even if it hurts, you're like, no, whatever, whoever it is, y'all already know who it is. So please clarify the Knight of Cups. Who is really supposed to be, who is to be the recipient? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, who is to be the recipient of their emotional and romantic energy? Please clarify. I feel like besides you. That was way too many cards that fell out. But what card I did see was the Six of Cups. And I feel like there's like deep, like, soulmate, childlike joy energy that you are to be experiencing. For some of you, it may be someone from the past, someone that you feel like you've known before, known for a long time. You may have heavy Scorpio placements, or you may be meeting them, or they may be coming into your life around Scorpio season 2021. Like coming back around if it's someone from the past. Some of you are juggling someone with Sagittarius or Pisces placements, or they're juggling you. Some of you want to be juggled, don't want to be juggled. Some of you are giving your energy to somebody that is recovering from an upsetting situation. Maybe you guys are, whoever this person is that you're being redirected from, they may have heavy Pisces or Scorpio. Maybe Pisces, Scorpio, or Sagittarius placements, or heavy Earth placements. Or they are juggling 2 earth signs, or you are juggling them, or there's just a lot going on, a lot of balls in the air, and not enough clear, concise communication. I feel like whoever it is that you are supposed to be giving your energy to has heavy Gemini or Virgo placements, but also know, with the Magician, this is like you are enough. So you are supposed to be redirecting your energy. I just heard enough. Like, it fell out like, enough over this. Like, with the juggling and the back and forth and the vacillation and do they like me, or where do I rank? That kind of thing. Like, enough. Enough with that. You are enough. You have enough. What's for you won't miss you. But understand, like, you can keep playing the juggling game, but if you want to, but understand that those are the limits. Those are the rules. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. What are the truths that need to be spoken for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of Capricorn season 2021? Whatever truths come out, wow. 6 of Wands. Whatever. For some of you are here, I'm too good for this, or I got like too much going on to be dealing with this. You may be hearing that from this person, or that may be like what needs to be said. That needs to be said so that's something you're hearing, or something that you're saying, like, I'm too good for this, or I have shit to do. I know that I am enough. I have enough resources. I have everything in my tool set. My skills are developed and still developing daily. And I am the magician, I'm the alchemist, and I'm the creatrix of my magic. And whatever you're doing, there's public success, public recognition. So a lot of compliments coming in, like, hey, damn, I see you doing the damn thing. Or I like saw your ad, or I saw like that dope piece you made, or whatever it is. Or I heard about that great session you had with so-and-so, like, whatever it is, there's success available to you if you choose to stop juggling, stop trying to save face when you really are like having or experiencing emotional turbulence and need to pour into yourself, and really like maybe try it solo for a while, see how that goes. And if you choose that, there's success that's coming in, public success that's available to you. It may not go at the pace that you want, because the Knight of Pentacles, though he is in motion, he is still slow. It is the slowest knight in the deck. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Actually, I'm not going to clarify that. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. What needs to be released? Because there are things you guys are clinging to. Excuse me. And please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Like, what feels, you may be operating from a place of lack. And whenever it is, look at how everybody on a horse is moving forward, honey. I'm sorry, there's something you're turning your back on. There are major things that you're turning your back on. And if you're brave enough to do it, the divine rewards you. Bam, bam, bam. And it's just like, so just learn to let go. And you're operating on faith. Riding on faith. There is a new path being forged, and your progress is seen and recognized publicly. people notice this progress. So stop operating out of a place of scarcity or lack or fear. Oh, I don't know if I'll ever find anybody that checks these boxes or yada, yada. It's just like, but if there's something missing, there's something missing. And if you're expressing that something's missing and nothing is changing, then like keep it moving. Especially if there are truths or intuition that are coming in regards to like substance abuse or realizations that are coming in by way of upsetting situations, realizations that are coming in by way of psychedelics or drugs or altered mindsets in some kind of way. It's like, stop ignoring what you know. And also, you may just not have been seeing things as clearly. Some of you were using people to fill voids and fucked around and got attached to the idea of something, but the truth is coming in to slice through. The sword of truth is here to set you free and put you in motion so that you can really start to face your darkness, understand that what you have, the skills that you have are of value, and you are to move forward, turn your back on the bullshit, and you are fueled and powered by truth, divine understanding and connection. And when you're moving forward, that empowers you to let shit go. Especially if you have Capricorn placements, or if there is someone with heavy Capricorn placements that you need to forgive, or just stuff that you need to address. It's coming up. You're moving forward when you choose to fall away. The truth and the new path presents itself to you. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. What is Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising to let go? Oh, deep breath. What are they to let go? Understand, it's not your time. It's not on your timeline. Divine timing is so much more gratifying than yours. I hear going against the grain, especially going against the grain for money or going against the grain for family. Some of you are making radical changes, speaking up in regards to your family. There may be arguments in regards to people that you're having family with, or arguments that you're having with your family. Some of you are enforcing new boundaries, like, hey, it's not cool if you say that. Really checking people, correcting people. This is like your grandpa said nigga and or nigger, and you're like, hey, grandpa, that's not okay anymore. And like you actually speaking out, and then your family actually fights you on checking him, and now the whole family is against you. You know what I mean? And you're like the lone enforcer, paving the way of like what needs to really, how it needs to be. The new path is being paved, and you're part of that like pioneering process. Damn, I am an alliteration queen, an alliteration god. I didn't even do that on purpose. That's just Mercury and fucking Pisces. I'm still hitting it with the P's. I can't even help it. Anyway, Taurus, that's something that you may be feeling. You may be stumbling into something that you're good at. When you really speak up for truth, you may be stumbling into like, damn, that's something I can monetize, or some way, or that's something I want to get into. That's something I want to put my energy into. But also some of you are letting go of ideals or preconceived notions that you had about a group of people, or about family, or about money and wealth. Your relationship as an earth sign, that's impactful. Your relationship to money is changing. And so that's to be explored. But whatever it is, and what you're letting go of is going against the grain, going against God, going against your gut. I feel like is, this is what's being let go of is the only knight going in the opposite direction, the only one going in the opposite direction. So and also it could be someone that always goes against the grain, who just won't act right. There's someone who is around that maybe just doesn't act right, who's rebellious, and you're tired of being like having to play good cop, bad cop, or feeling like the bad guy, or whatever it is. It's just like, you guys know what it is. You're done going against the grain. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, and it's time to really stand up for yourself, enforce the rules, enforce the new things, so that you can establish this new happiness and fulfillment that is absolutely available to you because you deserve it. I love you.